Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel, and I have new evidence to share with you proving that the number of XRP whales has exploded over roughly the last half year or so. Just exploded. Despite all the craziness of 2020, despite the fact that more or less XRP has been trading sideways over most of that period of time, the number of whales exploding. Wait till you see the numbers here. And it's neat because, at some point, it was maybe a week or so ago, I made a video that was pretty much on this topic, and there's more data just proving that the line of thinking I was going down was absolutely correct. And it's actually more than just a line of thinking, though. Like, there's verifiable proof of this. And so then you just got to pose yourself the question, why are people doing that when Bitcoin's been going up and XRP's been trading sideways? What do these people see? Lots to talk about here, my friends. But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you would please ever so delicately tap the like button, I would definitely appreciate the support. And also, if you like the idea of a whole bunch of new splishy, splashy XRP whales entering the world of our community of XRP, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambeau channel. You will definitely be in good company here. So here's the headline from the Daily HODL. Whales accumulating XRP and Chainlink with additional crypto assets showing potential, says analytics firm Santiment. And I'm just going to focus on the part having to do with XRP, because that's all I give a crap about, damn it. Data from crypto insights platform Santiment reveals that big money players are accumulating XRP and Chainlink, as two other altcoins show signs of strength. In a new Twitter post, Santiment informs its 29,000 followers that whales have been buying up XRP since a month after the COVID-19-induced sell-off, causing the number of wallets with a balance of at least 100,000 XRP to increase significantly. Take a look at this quote. And by the way, I actually do have the real tweet pulled up here. So you're going to from Santiment. Ripple's whale count has spiked the past 6 months, with many in high-tier brackets of XRP held. Since April, holders with, check this out, these numbers are kind of astonishing, especially this particular bracket right here. That'd be holders of XRP accounts with 100,000 to 1 million XRP. This is an astonishing jump. It's nearly a 20% jump. There were, at the beginning, 14,525 accounts. Now there are 17,387, so 19.7% jump. That is absolutely massive. Now consider this. Now obviously, the higher you go up in terms of bracket, the fewer accounts there will be to fill it, because obviously there are only so many people on the planet with enough money that are going to be willing to spend enough to be in that category. I totally got that. But that's a massive jump in. Like, what do these people firmly believe in that makes them do this? Because I'm willing to bet the type of people that are doing this are not the type of people to be swayed easily by emotion in terms of buying and selling. That's just a hunch. That part is a hunch anyway. And then look at this though. The accounts from 1 million to 10 million. Up 2.2%, so not as much in terms of percentage gain, but still up. It was at 1,307. It's now 1,336. But here's another big one. Accounts with 10 million XRP or more, up 10.4% from just 280 accounts to 309 whales. And again, like I said, there are only so many people that, even if aware of XRP, have the money to do this anyway. But consider this, like if you're listening to this, I'm willing to bet that probably the majority of people listening to this channel, if they really wanted to, if they so chose, they could make themselves become, part of that 100K XRP club. Because think about it, as I'm recording this, what's the price? Here we go, I got Live Coin Watch up. 23.9 cents for 1 XRP. Which means if you spent $23,900, you would be in that 100,000 club. You absolutely could be there. And I'm not offering financial advice or encouraging anyone to do this or that. I'm just sharing some information here. And to be clear, I don't have a financial background, so you absolutely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say. All right, I'm never going to offer financial advice, but this is interesting to discuss here. And the reason, I fully acknowledge $23,900, a lot of money. But people are spending more money on cars which depreciate in value. It's just funny to think, like, after this moons, are you going to be thrilled that you have your $20,000 or $30,000 car, maybe more expensive a car, and then you don't do this? Can you imagine if this happens? When you could have been just living extra humble, you could be driving a $3,000 car or a $5,000 car, and then all of this money that you're spending on your car payment, you could have been putting into XRP. Just saying, I think that there are a lot of people in hindsight that are going to be like, oh, if I had only. And so it's again, to each their own. I'm not encouraging somebody. To me, it's just an interesting thought process. Let's just leave it at that here. But I do firmly believe that XRP is going to be worth substantially more than it is today. And so again, it gets to the question of, so why are people purchasing all this XRP? Because there's been no sort of exciting price action that would in and of itself make it worth jumping into XRP. It's people are not catching or noting XRP because of price action. So what actually is it? Well, I think that as the disparity, and we've seen this actually during the last market cycle, as there became a bigger gap in terms of on the XRP/BTC pair, meaning that as Bitcoin goes up in terms of price relative to US dollar, and XRP trades sideways relative to the United States dollar, it costs more XRP to purchase Bitcoin. And so what we saw last time this happened was people did continue to accumulate, most certainly, and then it hit a certain point where it's just like parabolically it took off in terms of price action, and that's when XRP went from 20-something cents to almost $4 in a matter of just a few weeks here. And so, while the average retail investor, I firmly believe, based on all evidence I've seen, especially over the last 3 years, they're just emotionally buying and selling. This is what I come to expect from humans. There's always going to be a certain percentage of humans, and I count myself among them, that aren't willing to behave in such a manner. I'm not going to. I know that has nothing to do with the long-term viability of XRP. It's just humans being humans, and I'm not going to chase some stupid trend, whether it's up or down. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to beat myself up for not being able to buy the lows or selling the highs. That's not a realistic expectation. I'm not going to beat myself up if I buy XRP and it goes down. I'm just going to hold. And so I'm willing to bet that the type of people that are purchasing this much XRP probably have my mindset. And anybody else that is just going to use their emotion to engage in buying and selling, well, it's what I come to expect from humans in general. But I think history shows, whether it's in the stock market or the crypto asset class, take your pick, you're not going to do well if that's your barometer. Like, good luck. Good luck turning a profit on this ultimately. I just don't think it's going to end well for pretty much anybody that behaves that way. And so all of these people, I suspect, they understand these human behaviors in the same way that I do. It's just my suspicion. You can't prove it. It's not like I can sit down with all these people and have a conversation with them. I don't know who they are. But why are they behaving like this? There isn't any sort of additional good news. Like there's a consistent flow of good news, but there has been over the last few years, even during the bear market, in terms of XRP adoption, Ripple developments, this and that, new developers coming on, building on top of the XRP ledger. If anything, it's been going on for years, and it's clear it's not affected the price. So if people are here, I suspect it's more of just an understanding of, here's how humans behave. If I invest now, might this be very rewarding for me in the future? And we'll see. And look, I fully acknowledge it's risky to invest in crypto. I'm not going to pretend it's not. And if I'm wrong about everything goes to zero. Maybe that happens. But I'm Mr. XRP Bull for a reason, and I don't believe that will be the case. I think this will be worth substantially more in the future. And so, again, this is what I think. And I'm not wrapping up the video here, but I do want to say I would love to hear from you. If you have a different theory as to why this many people with a lot of money, so presumably they're not idiots, usually if you accumulate that much money, you're not stupid. I mean, maybe you inherit it and you're dumb, but that'll be a smaller percentage of people anyway that have money. Most of it's actually earned. There's data on that too. So why are they doing this? Why is there this big a jump, especially when you're talking about people that hold 100,000 XRP up to 1 million? Why is there damn near a 20% jump? That's more than a little bit. I mean, that shows genuine confidence, and I would suspect, again, just an understanding of how humans behave. And so to me, I'm just going to sit back and be Mr. Patient here, as I always say. And here's the information, for those that may have missed it. I put it in a video, again, like I said, I don't know if it's been a week or so, I'm not quite sure. The days blur together in 2020. All I know, if you ask me what day it is on any given day, all I know is that it's a day that ends with the letter Y. Other than that, a little foggy, not so sure. It's a day. I am aware of that. But here's what I shared, and I'll be brief with this. But I shared this about a week ago. And if you look at this, so this is ledger.expose, the website that Wheatsay put together. He's the CEO, founder of XRPL Labs, which is funded by Ripple's Ripple X initiative, previously known as Spring. And if you look at all of the top accounts, almost all of them anyway, from 0.5% of XRP accounts and everything that's in a lower bucket, they've all been trending upwards. And so what you're looking at, this is a line that goes back almost from, so this is from August 10th until today, which is November 1st. And so they're all trending up. So look at all of this. All the people that hold these quantities of XRP, it's been going up massively, right? And so to me, it's just genuinely fascinating to observe this. And another indication that I know I'm not the only one that recognizes it. I just know that most people are not going to behave in such a way that they're going to be able to capitalize on the way that humans behave and the emotional market cycles and this and that. That's my recognition. I think that most people are not going to be able to sufficiently do that. And even if people do get it, it's like, do you have enough guts to put in enough money to make it result in life-changing gains? Or even if you have enough holdings, are you going to be able to hold long enough to realize it? And so for most people, I think the answer is no. Because, well, that's how it's been true, too, for Bitcoin. Like, there's been plenty of people over the last decade that have made a fortune over Bitcoin. But, like, I have friends of friends in the real world that used to have thousands of Bitcoin. I'm aware of them, even just where I live, and these are anecdotal incidents, but they're all over, where people, it jumps up to a certain amount, and people are like, holy hell, it gets to the point where it appears to be so much money that you can't risk losing that once it's in front of you, and then, yeah, it runs up another 100x beyond that, or even more. And so, but that's why I say, like, I don't think that these people are stupid for selling. If it reaches the point where, like, holy hell, I can't pass on taking these profits, I don't see a problem with that personally. Like, I will engage in taking profits. I'm not going to sell all of my XRP ever. But I'm willing to sell some along the way. And that's why, again, I'm not going to beat myself up for not being able to sell the top. It's just, to me, it's just unrealistic. At some point, you got to realize some profit. So even if I sell and then it goes up another 100 or 1,000 extra or whatever it is, I don't care. It's fine. I'm not going to beat myself up and be like, oh my God, I'll be crying, curled up in a ball every day in the corner and hope. No, I'm not going to. It's perfectly okay. Profits are profits. Either way, I suspect I'm going to end up better off in life because all of this has happened and because I chose to participate. And so to me, that'll be a win, whatever it is. But it's exciting to see because this is all coming. And look at, it's just, man, what a massive accumulation over the last half year. Absolutely massive. You didn't see spikes like this in terms of percentage gains really over the last 3 years. Not that I'm aware of. Holy hell. I mean, yeah, it's been trending upward to a slow degree for some time, but my gosh, that is a massive jump up, especially for that bucket of 100,000 to 1 million XRP holders. Jeez, huge. So anyway, I would love to hear what you guys think about this. Do you share my suspicions that these are the types of people that are not idiots and are likely just going to hold regardless of selling pressure, and then when they hit their targets, they're going to sell? Or what the hell else is going on here? Like, these people, if they're putting that kind of money in, they've got to be acting in a different way, emotionally, I would think, in terms of buying and selling. That's it for this video, though. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!